Oh my gosh, you guys. I had to leave Cheryl's live and I didn't want to. I was really enjoying everything that she was doing and everything that she was saying. And I got to get myself shared into the group. It's been a great day so far. I'm super excited to be here. Let me get myself shared over so that you know that I'm with you. Here we go. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Cheryl always makes the best stuff. I love it so much. Okay, I'm all shared. I'm all shared everywhere. She's probably just getting off of her live just now. So I will wait just a second and see what you guys, how you hop on. I'm going to be playing with the same things. I have my paper pack stuff here, so I'm going to be playing with that. Let's see. Why can't I see? There we go. I'm in the wrong spot. That's why I'm like, I saw Heidi over here, but I didn't see her over here. But now I got it. Now I got it. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Heidi. I love this shirt. I love this shirt so much. It's one of my favorite shirts. It's a concert t-shirt. So whenever I wear it, I remember the concert. Um, so Heidi's on here, and actually, she's going to be opening the May box. I love doing these boxes every month. It is truly a joy for me to do them. I feel myself actually getting a little bit emotional here, which is kind of weird. I'm not usually like a really emotional person or anything, but I do love this box. I love putting it together. I'm looking this way, so that's why I switched. Hey, Capri. Hi, Carol. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Linda. Hi, Lisa. I feel like Mrs. Romper from Romper Room, whatever her name was. um, but yes, I do. And whenever like Cheryl's opened 2 boxes now, Heidi's opened a box, Grace has opened a box. Hi, Lori. And just to hear how they describe the the box, that I do I do work hard on it, but you know how we are. We always feel like we can do more, right? It just makes me feel, I don't know, it touches me a lot to hear people describe it. And Callie was describing it in the comments, and I don't know, it's overwhelming a little bit sometimes to hear that, you know. So, hi Sue, hi Jenny, hi Lori, Diane, Vonda. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I will be honest with you guys. We opened the box in the private group last night, and my area is exactly as I left it. So it's a mess. It's a mess. But I'm going to share what I did last night while we were live opening the box. Hey Callie, there's my hype girl. Hi, Carol. Um, and I'm going to create just a little bit more with it. So let me point you guys down to where you can see what I'm doing, and then I'll switch the view. Oops. I got the same paper as Cheryl. We don't always all get the same. This is what my second paper looked like, which is what Lydia had. Um, I don't know, there's a difference of about 3 or 4 things, but pretty much everybody gets the same elements. There just is going to be a different. Did you get that paper too, Lori? Oh, Linda, thank you so much. um, let's see. This was the other wallpaper. Cheryl had, I think there were 2 different wallpapers that you could get. This was one, and Cheryl had the other one. Let's see, what else was I going to show you guys? I know this thing right here, I was telling them last night, this almost ended up on my bed. It was all I could do not to make it my bedspread, because this isn't a bedspread from like the 1950s, late 50s, early 60s. And I think you guys have probably seen them before. Hi, Sarah. Hey, girl. Hi, Lydia. Oh, you got the pink bricks. Yes, the very shabby chic one. Hi, Stacy. Hi. So I was also going to show you guys, because I have it right here. And I did post this in the Crafty Bunch, and I made a reel. So you may have seen it already. But we had decided at the beginning of the year that we were going to create a journal with every month's pack. And I foolishly thought that I would be able to fit the entire year into this Reader's Digest. Well, I got the first 3 months in it, and it is pretty full. And this is my basket of things from the boxes that I haven't used. So I still have a lot of stuff in here. There's some stuff that I've added, but there's, some yearbook pictures from another box. There's a vintage ledger page in here. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff. This is from the January box. So the first signatures from January, and I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time. I'm just going to go through real quick. And then this is February. I try to always do textiles, paper, some dangles. This was just from a little tutorial that we did in the group in February, this little flip out thing. I won't go all the way through that. And then this was March. So yeah, I've got 3 signatures here that I didn't even use all of the stuff for. And it has certainly filled my book very full. So I will have a journal per quarter instead of one for the whole year, but that's okay. Yeah, it's okay. I like to make these little peekaboo pockets. That's one of the things I love to make. Okay, let me get this back on here. My little bunny charm. Last month we had a bunny charm and a mushroom. In February we had hearts and roses, and then in January we had ice skates. So this month, you guys saw when Cheryl opened, we had the rusty paperclip with frog. Like she had a lily pad, and I got the frog with the umbrella wherever he's at. Oh, here he is. Little frog with an umbrella and a rain cloud. Okay. Hey, Cheryl, I heard you talking about that art journal spread that I did. And that I actually did find the person that I got the idea from, and I was going to share the link. I saved it, so I will be able to share it. But yeah, I just did the lamb and then Jesus's face, which I haven't gone back and finished it, but this right here is going to be the tomb, I will finish it someday. But that is some of the stuff that we do in the group as well. We did some hand lettering, and we did the basics of sketching and stuff. So it's not necessarily all paper. Paper is my first love, I have to say, or my first love. I can say that with all confidence. Okay, so this is the signature I kind of loosely put together last night during our live opening. And I send the pack in a fairly large envelope. I thought I had one because I saved them. They're like 13 by 15, so they're a good size. Okay, Capri, I definitely will, because she is amazing. You're going to want to follow her. It's called Art Journal Love, I think, and she just does the most amazing stuff. So this had my name on it because I do write everybody's name on the outside of their envelope. And then I put the date and time of when we're opening the pack on the back. And then when I run out of envelopes, I know that the one that's left is mine. So I still don't really know what's in mine either. You know, it's all luck of the draw. So I took it and I thought, well, I bet I can do some kind of something with this envelope. Now this might be a little elaborate. I don't know if I want to go this far because I'm trying to think about how this would work in the book. I think I like the idea of maybe just the one up and the one out. So I could put it this way and then it would fold down. I have to talk it through. I do like the whole thing, but it'll stick out too far for my, I will use another Reader's Digest cover. So I'll put it in the Crafty Bunch Capri on the back of the book. You mean put this on in the back of the book, the journal? I don't know what you mean, Linda. Tell me. Because, yeah, it took me a while to get it folded, at least to this point, because this cardboard's pretty heavy. Maybe I just want, yeah, you know, I could do it that way. If I cut it right there. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go for it. Got to do something. Got to get started. Can't overthink things, right? Can't overthink things. If anybody has any questions about anything, I am so happy to answer them. So if it's this way, then I can just, I put on, sometimes when I have something heavy, I will just take and score, like use every single score line. I'm not sure if you can see, maybe this way better. Yeah, you can kind of see where I scored all of the lines. It makes it easier. Yeah, it's too big this way. But I think that I can, because I scored all the lines, I think I can cut it off of this end so that I can keep my full flip up. I'm going to give it a try. Y'all, I cannot cut a straight line to save my life. So what that's going to mean is that I will probably put a ruffle or something on the edge. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and cut this one too. And this cardboard is a little heavy for my paper cutter, honestly. There we go. So that'll work. All right, let's decorate this up. Let's decorate this baby up. Hi from YouTube. Thanks for coming on. Obviously, we're going to want to cover that. I took my little piece that had the pink edge, and I just took a needle and thread and wove it in and out through there. I'm sure you guys have seen people do that. That's usually how I make my side ruffles on the paper. Like this, I like it. I like for them to stick out from the book. But we need to cover this first. And the yearbook page that I got this time has a big, it has big pictures on both sides. This says Through the Looking Glass. I'll probably use those letters. I do like that. But for now, I'm going to cover this. Let's see. I think I'm going to use my short piece of this paper. No, I'm not, because that's where my ruffle is. There we go. I'm just going to use this and cover that. And I'm going to do Fabri-Tac. I like to use Fabri-Tac because, I don't know, I feel like it's pretty fast. I feel like it's pretty fast. And, you know, I have one of those Ryobi hot glue guns. Y'all, those things will give you 3rd-degree burns. They will hurt you. I used to call it the devil's glue gun. I'll just cut off the excess. You know what? I might just do this on there too. Yes, I know, girl. So, oh my gosh, why can't I think of Jill's business name? But Jill, oh my gosh. I cannot, Upsa Daisies, she actually called them or wrote to them or something and told them how hot it got and how it burned her. And they sent her a whole bunch of free Ryobi tools. I was like, heck yeah, they did. They don't want they don't want to be in the same, you know, in the same place that McDonald's was in all those years ago, right? Oh, I kind of like how that's looking. Cute. Cute. I am definitely an intuitive type of crafter. Rarely do I start out with a plan. Rarely. I mean, for my lives inside the group, I usually know what I'm going to do, like what I'm going to cover, but I definitely go with where something takes me. And I'm certainly not the kind of crafter that's concerned with perfection. And I hope none of you are either. It's called hot glue. That is the devil's glue gun. Those Ryobi cordless ones that I wanted one so bad. My kids got it for me for Christmas one year. And then I burnt my fingers off with it. No, I still use it. It's just, I've learned to be careful with it. Okay, let's see. I wonder if this little thing will, I've gotten to where I like my corners rounded. I used to not ever do that, but I like it better rounded now. Okay, so I tend to like it to flip up. What do you guys think? Then rather than down, like when it's in the book, I think I like the flip up. Christy. Oh, it can change for sure. For sure. Things still not coming together. You know, sometimes I've been known to scrap a project altogether. I'm not going to lie. Okay. So this right here, I'm thinking, so this is a, I don't know if you guys can see it. I've never played bridge ever. I don't know how to play. But I think I'm going to go ahead and put this on here. Where's my stick glue? Y'all, I still have Patchwork of Friendship all over my desk as well. But I know I have a glue stick somewhere. Oh, dadgummit. This happened the other day, too. Where I took the whole tip off. It's because my little pen is rusting. Ah, there's my glue stick. There it is. All's well. Yes, Linda. It's like a cartoon. You end up in a situation where I feel like, you know, Daffy Duck. Oh my gosh. Or Wile E. Coyote. You know, where he's like all burnt to a crisp. I'm just gonna tear this right here. Get the rest of this on here. Okay, let's see. I think this is just one of my favorite things in the world to do, though, right? Like just playing with paper. I love it. I love it. So, not because sometimes when something's too bright, I'll use sandpaper on it. This is just, it's got that shiny coating, you know? So I'm just going to pretty lightly get that off with some sandpaper. But my girls in the group know this is one of my favorite things to do with any paper. Is just to sand it. I love the look that it has after it's sanded. You can see the difference, I think, there. It's just a little bit more dull. And I like it. I like it that way. Today we are going, once we're done here, we're going to my sister-in-law's and celebrating my mother-in-law's birthday. So I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time. So because I rounded this with those, I mean, this can kind of be manipulated once it's sewn into however. Right here, what I'm going to do is, so last month we did, let me grab them. Oh. We did clusters on stickers, and so that you can just pull them off as you want to use them. And actually, this little portfolio thing is one of the tutorials we did in the group too. I think that was in February though. But I love this. This is so much fun. grab a sheet of stickers, smush some ink all over them. These I sanded. And then just when you want something like right here, you just stick them on there. It's awesome. I think I'm going to use that one that says hope. Hi, Diana. How are you, friend? I actually think I'm going to, what time is it? Okay. You guys, Christy with Funky Junk Inspiration is up after me. Let's see. I am going to stick this on here to make it kind of like a tab. And then I'll put my sticker over top of it. Hi, Jeanette. I'm doing good, Diana. It's been fun today. I hope you have a chance to watch everyone. We had Lydia, and then Christy, and then Cheryl. And then after me, we have the other Christy with Funky Junk. Okay. And then on this side, I will be able to cover that. I'll find a way, believe me. Now, I don't trust the glue on this sticker. Everything is crooked, you guys. But so am I. So am I most of the time. So yeah, you can, with the pack, like you add to it out of your own supply. And then as you can see, there's always stuff left to then, you know, dispense into your supply. There. Okay, so we've got that and that. Hey, Christy. Oh, Lydia, stop it. You stop that. Your stuff, you are so good. I don't think you give yourself enough credit, honestly, friend. I mean, I know that a lot of us are guilty of that, and that's why it's so nice to have the community that we have. You know, we all get by with a little help from our friends, right? As Joe Cocker would say. Okay, there and there. I think that I may need a little more on this page. I'm not quite sure yet, though. I don't want to overdo it until I am sure. Is anybody else like that? Definitely will want more here. And I want to use, oh, stop it. I want to use this as a pocket. It's, you know, it's pretty fine, you know, obviously. They have that stuff where you can make your fabric stiff. I'm not sure that I want to do that. I think I can just glue it on 3 sides and it be okay, though. What do you guys think? That'd be a cute, like, tuck spot. Going over and like grabbing stuff from my signature I made. I might use the letter. I generally speaking, I always put a letter in the box, and I try to always use it somewhere in the in my project too. I could take the cluster off. Thanks for hanging out with me today, guys, and my ramblings. Use that somewhere else. Oh, thanks, Lydia. I mean, I don't feel like the whole thing has to show up there. I could actually even turn it over. I would still know it was there, and then this would, when you flip this part up, it would be a really good journal spot. Maybe like that. Oh my goodness. Sorry. I'm making sure my time is. Yeah. Okay. I wrote it down, but I wrote down all the stuff I wanted to remember except for the time. Yep, I'm going for it. One thing about doing lives is that you do kind of just try, you have to trust your instinct, right? You just have to go for it and trust your instinct. And, you know, try not to stress. I know it didn't go all the way to the bottom, so we'll have to come up with something. Because I'm just going to use the fold that was already in the letter. And my straight cutting is shining through here. Sometimes scissors are hard. I'm teasing. Sometimes I do feel a bit like a kindergartner. And I've got the scars on my hands to prove it. Sometimes I should use safety scissors. There we go. Okay, come on. Oh, thanks, Cindy. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're here, and I hope you have a forgiving spirit. I mean, when someone like Mama P talks you up like that, you know, no pressure. I have loved working with her so much since I joined the Crafty Bunch, and before that, she was sweet enough to do a couple of events with us, and that was how I found her, met her, and then I joined the Crafty Bunch. And oh, let's take this on here. Y'all see, I am just piecing stuff together. Oh, I wanted to do that pocket. Duh. Okay, this has it on both sides. I'm with Mama P on this. It's hard to know which. Let's see. Let me think. Because this goes like this, I showed in my journal, I really like the kind of peekaboo pockets where you put it in and then it you can see part of what the ephemera that you've used through the outside of the pocket or through the other side of the pocket. And I've gotten also to the point where I like stuff to kind of like, I won't mind if this is just flopping here like that. You know what I mean? If I just glue it right here. Okay, again, I'm just going to go for it, you guys. I feel like, and I'm okay even with this just being the brown craft color. All right, let's see. I mean, what's the worst that can happen, right? What's the worst that can happen, right? Oh, I do want some of the scraggly to hang off. If this right here proves to be too much, I will trim it down just a little bit, but I'm kind of, I kind of am more is more lately. The glue's not quite dry, so I don't want to pull on it over here too much just yet, but I will. And then let's see, this isn't a tag, but I'm just kind of wanting to see, I mean, and then that of course would all be part of the signature. I probably will put it in by itself, actually. It's pretty big. I might just incorporate everything here in here. Why you put the letter face down? No, it's not a stupid question at all. At all. I like, for me, I may not always remember that that's the letter, I guess, but I know that it is, and I've put the letter, we started doing this in August of 23, 20, under a, and it's evolved to where it is now over the years. And I've always done a handwritten letter, and I've just always tried to put it in, even if it's not showing. Even if it's not showing, I know that it's there. But a lot of the girls put it in and put it to where they can read it, you know, over and over, or, you know, have it to where it could be read. I just did. It's personal preference, really. But no, I don't think that's a stupid question at all. I do want this to fray out a little bit more. Come on, you. There we go. It's finally starting to. I don't know if I answered your question either, though, Cindy. You just tell me if I wasn't understanding what you were asking. So these that are a little long, I'm going to trim. Let's see, let's put those over here. And these little things were meant to be like raindrops because they look like they look like they're rain, like water droplets. Is what they're meant to look like dewdrops. Okay. I want some little tiny ones. There's little bitty ones in here too. These little things, let me tell you, they're like static. Will if you have anything that they cling to everything, is what I'm trying to say. I'm never going to get them back the way I'm setting them. Just put my glue down first. Come on, you. One more little one. And then I'm going to put a flower on here too, I think. Yeah, it's kind of a secret. It's kind of, you know, I guess, and the first thing that comes to my mind, y'all forgive me, like sometimes you wear, you know, your nice under things and it's just for you, right? Same thing. Same thing goes here. Yeah, I've got to do something with this situation. With this, because I love this glue and I cleaned it all out, but okay. The pen I'm using just gets it all rusty. Okay, you guys, I am going to be sharing Christy here in just a minute. Oops. Okay, that was my alarm for her. I appreciate y'all hopping on. Let me real quick. I'm going to real quick share again. This is Cheryl's link, Mama Peace link. So show her some love if you're interested. And also that just has some information about the pack if you want to click on it and read the description. And of course, you can always message me as well. I hope that you got the gist of it with everything. I tend to get live brain, if you know what I mean. Okay. We're going. Okay, thanks, Cindy. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Okay. All I'm going to do is put a few more of these little guys down. Oh, I guess it took me the whole time to get her shared. So you guys hop on over there and watch Christy in the Crafty Bunch. All you have to do is refresh your page. I'm sure you guys are all pros at this by now. If you have any questions for me, I'm happy to help. I'll be around the rest of the afternoon. Thanks again for hopping on with me. I appreciate it. All right. Bye.